What is going on, guys? Brad here for Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Reds versus Cubs game going down on Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. Here at Pickdawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, including my $25 play of the day, which is my best pick every single day, you go over to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or just click the link in the description in this video. You'll find all my plays there. For all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service as well. This is for people with larger bankrolls and high rollers, whereas our normal premium picks have something to offer to everyone. So if you are looking for that extra level of service and VIP sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen, and my man Kasi will get right to you. Alrighty, guys, hope everyone's doing well. We got the Cincinnati Reds and the Cubs going at it. This will be game 2 of this series, I believe. Let me just confirm. Yes, both these teams do play on Monday. Happens on Monday evening. I'm recording this Monday afternoon, so I don't know what the result of that game will be. But interesting matchup here. It looks like we got Zach Littell on the mound for the Reds. This will be his first start with the Reds, and it's interesting because he just pitched against his Reds team back on July 25th, and the Reds hit him up. He gave up 5 earned in that game, allowed 10 hits, 2 homers. It wasn't a pretty start for Zach Littell, but hey, he's pitching for them now. That is crazy. And then Shota Imanaga takes them out for the Cubs. Imanaga's been a little bit cold as of late. We saw him have that miserable start against the White Sox, giving up 7 earned. And then his last start, he gave up 3 earned against a Milwaukee team. So his last 2 starts have been a little bit ugly. But, I still think Shota Imanaga is one of the more talented guys in the league. And, the Reds could have continued to struggle against lefties this season. Imanaga is a lefty, so I think he has a nice outing in this one. I really do. This is a Reds team that they are playing good ball right now. I feel like they're in a decent stretch. Don't get me wrong. They did lose a series against the Braves this week, to the Braves this weekend, but this is a team that's still 6-4 in their last 10. Can't be mad at that. But they are playing this Cubs team who, has been really strong at Wrigley this season. The Cubs are 35-20 straight up at Wrigley. They're coming off a series against the Orioles where they won 2-1. It was a bit of a lower scoring series. The wind was pushing in that series, but it was a good series for the Cubs to get back on track. The series before that, they lost to the Brewers. So shout out the Cubs there. And this just kind of seems like a Cubs spot for me. I feel like I have to roll with the Cubs here. I'm trying to find a way, maybe an alley to take the Reds, but nothing's pointing to the Reds in this one. It's like, all right, you got Zach Littell on the mound. He's just been all right this season. He's nothing to brag about. And then you got Imanaga on the mound, coming off 2 tough starts, but he's going against a Reds team that has struggled against lefties. Like I said, I think he's still one of the better pitchers in the league. It just seems like a great bounce back spot for him. So I'm on the Cubs. If you want to get the juice down, I think a Cubs first 5 minus half a run could be a play. Maybe even a run line. I don't love a run line just because, the Cubs this season with the run line, they're 54-57. So not terrible. There's teams that are a lot worse when it comes to that. But it does look like there's 7.3 mile per hour winds facing the infield. With that type of weather in Wrigley, the balls typically stay in, and having a run line in what should be a lower scoring game is always a little bit scary too. So that's just my thoughts. I do like the Cubs in this one. I think it's a Cubs spot. So that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate you watching this, man. Drop a like. Drop in the comments who you guys are taking in this game. I'm curious to see who you guys have. Check out my $25 play of the day. Like I said, that's my best pick every single day. Most importantly, though, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.